We're back.
Hey everybody. It's Andor and also or
Or season
season 1
two.
episode 10. There is one way out. Well,
A
season
way
2
out.
will be coming in 2 weeks.
Jesus
The way that I'm trying
Christ.
to do the
Oh,
upload
not
schedule.
2 weeks from recording.
2 weeks
Okay.
2 weeks from when this comes
What?
out, not 2 weeks from
This
when we're
series
recording
hasn't
it, 'cause
taken
holy
6
shit.
months. 6 actual calendar months.
No. The funny thing is, there will be 2 videos a week as this comes out because Daredevil Born Again is coming out.
Oh, it's gonna be so fun.
Because I
Yep.
drug my feet on getting
yeah.
this out. Hopefully, Daredevil Born Again doesn't make me
There's
wanna
another
fucking kill
trailer for
myself.
Daredevil Born Again. That just came out. It's called Demons, and
I know. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. I don't want to see anything. I don't want to make any opinions. I want to just go.
There is a
in
return
fucking,
of a character, and
blind.
it's very much a sequel to season 3. I'm just gonna say that there is a singular frame in that new trailer that confirms that for me. So,
and Wilson Fisk comes out and goes,
Vanessa, it's time for you. Are you done hiding overseas, Vanessa? Jesus Christ.
Daredevil is in San Francisco now. You can come back home.
No more hiding from extradition for you, my sweet.
I actually have a
Oh my
trade paperback, I think it is, but it's Daredevil's adventures in the San Fran, and he's banging Black
I bet he
Widow,
falls down
like
a
they're
lot.
together, and he goes and has adventures. Well, you know what? The inclines are
Blind
rough,
guy in
and
San
he's a blind
Francisco.
man,
This
so
does not sound good. Even Daredevil.
poor Daredevil rolling down a
no.
hill. All right, let's go ahead and start
Jesus.
this episode.
Yeah,
Ready?
let's.
All right, coming up in 3, 2,
Go.
1, go.
Whoa. He's dead guy. No. He's dead guy.
Dead.
Meow.
It's the space time, so the medical beds move themselves.
Hey guys,
Gurney,
look.
that's the name.
It's your dead friend, guys. We needed to bring him through here. It's important. He's joining the shift.
If any of you guys move, I'm gonna fucking tase you.
He's joining the shift. And they weekend at Bernie's him, and it's just 2 guards weekend at Bernie's. It's pretty good.
Sure.
Damn, this show is good. I don't want to talk over it.
Well, and you got to think also, Andy Serkis's character is not a young man. So he's like, yeah, maybe I'll be next. Maybe I'm the guy having the heart attack in the hallway.
So took the Herbert sisters and Garrett. They won't release us until we're dead. Damn.
Didn't he say in a previous episode that he had like a year left?
I have 249 days left of my sentence. I have a free hand in how I run this room. I'm used to seeing my room in the top 3 on the level. You will want to keep that happening.
So it's also
I think he said something like 265.
He's like, I'm almost done.
Cycles.
Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm.
One detail that I really like is the walls between the cells. They also have metal on them, which could be just a cool set detail, or it could mean that they can't pass stuff back and forth, because if they touch the wall, they get electrocuted.
Sure.
What if they're just desk chairs?
I would say they're probably some
they're
spaceship
totally... I know. Yeah.
It's the part of like an engine for a TIE fighter or something. He's like, I don't like the look in that one's eye.
I think he's gay for me.
Oh no.
This makes me feel good about Star Wars again.
Are these the first stormtroopers that we're seeing?
I honestly don't remember. No, we've seen stormtroopers. If you remember, there was a parade of stormtroopers up and down the main street in that one episode.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. New is always better.
No.
He's wearing a wire.
He wants favors. Exactly. Because you're a criminal. He wants her ear for something. Who knows?
Gross. I want to marry him to your daughter, cousin, or whatever the fuck.
Wouldn't be surprising.
Oh my god, they made like, oh
Every
my god.
single scene is just so
I'm
freaking
shutting
good.
the fuck up during a Disney Plus show. What happened? Oh
Right?
my god.
We're not making fun of it
Like, I came in
actively.
here trying to be silly guy, but this show is just so good. There's nothing to say about it. That's like bad.
Look, they did like the dragon thing, but it has two what are they called? I keep wanting to say Balrog. It's not that. The thing in episode
Rancor,
6.
yeah.
Rancor. It has two Rancor heads. You know, dealers in antiquities have got to be really, really, really lucrative, right? Because you've got thousands of societies that probably had thousands of different tribes. You know, think of all the different societies that we've had on just this one planet. I think the way that I would write it, if I were writing, you know, basically prehistory of the Star Wars universe, it would basically every society follows the same sort of track where they start out as disparate tribes and stuff, and then they eventually kind of conglomerate over time, which would take, you know, thousands of years.
I'm just using a wrench on my shoes. Joaquin Phoenix.
He got really method, looking like a different person. And discount Adam Baldwin.
I hope we find out what these actually are. I would like
cool.
that. I'm sure even if they don't answer it in the show, there's an official answer somewhere.
Hey, so you have evidence all over you now.
Yeah. Oopsie. Oh.
But I think they're thinking that this will short out the floor.
Something like that. Either that or they're trying to get water all over the floor so that... No, actually, that doesn't make any sense because the floor is already electrified. So it's just like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's trying to sabotage the hydraulics of the elevator?
Sorry, I was taking a leak, sir.
Sorry, I was just crying. These are my tears. A friend... a friend died yesterday.
Because I'm so in prison.
Because I'm so in prison. Jesus. Amazing. So good, dude.
Wow. That is one leaky toilet.
Pissin'. Maybe they are shorting out the floor. Yep.
Okay, sabotage the lift. Caught it halfway.
And he looked at that like 2 episodes ago. I
Yeah.
love when they actually like say like set up stuff that makes sense.
Why did you tase me? I didn't do anything.
No, Masuka. Damn. Good aim.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Uh-oh.
rough. You gotta get them down quick.
Okay, press triangle to pull him off. Yeah, that shorted it.
It shorted out the floor.
We're free men. Boring conversation anyway.
Just a radiator leak. We're fine.
Here, now.
We're all fine here. How are you?
Damn, these guys have such good aim.
Oh no, redhead.
Hey, he was a ginger in Star Wars. He couldn't survive. Damn. I love how his name is Kino. It's pretty hilarious.
Kino. Hello.
The show is just good. Disney, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, I hope they don't fuck with the
Yeah.
next season, because if this show goes bad, I'm gonna be very upset.
Where you go? Where you going?
I wouldn't want to be one of the guys that gets the stun baton.
Now! Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Blaster rifle.
No, it's just a pistol, basically. How are they supposed to get out?
Accidentally sparks the floor, kills all of them.
Okay, there you go. No, it's got a cover on it. It's got a big old cover like
Yeah.
a missile.
Even the maintenance stairs? Damn. This is such a good concept for like a prison. Because this totally could have just been, oh, we're in prison now. But they turned one singular
the
concept
best part
into,
is-
like, yeah,
A 3-episode arc. Yeah.
in like an interesting one.
Well, and this could very easily take place during the 20th
Yeah.
century or the 21st century, right? Yeah, well, I am now. Turn off what? Yeah, do it. Okay. Then you do it. On program.
On program. That's great.
Yeah, you did it. They did it.
Digital beeping. Is that the guy from Nathan For You?
I don't know. Listen to this speech, though. I've heard it's very good.
I wonder what the title of this episode is.
I wonder. Where are you gonna go? So
Oh,
close.
man. Oh, that's so cruel.
Are you a mole? Dead drop?
Uh-oh.
That's threatening. That's the sad part.
Grooming.
Yeah.
Epic. That's so funny.
He's gonna let 50
Yeah.
men die for you, dude. Knowing all of this. Putting 50 men to their deaths. That's what I sacrifice. Having to go to sleep with that. Right.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
my favorite fucking character. He's the best.
If Andor season 2 is this good, I will love Rogue One.
That's how Nick
Yes.
Fury was and should continue to be. That's how Nick
Yeah.
Fury is played.
But they
They
Oh,
cucked
yeah.
him in the films. They just have.
Yeah.
They've ruined him.
God, this show is so good. The show is so good, and like the soundtrack is amazing.
Well,
the
and you know what?
Like the cinematography is amazing. Like it's just
Okay.
what?
Got to talk about this. Ready? Andy Serkis' character and Stellan Skarsgård's
Yeah.
characters tell the same
Yeah,
story.
they're mirrors of each other.
Because Andor was instrumental in pushing him to where he needs to be. He even stole
Yeah.
his speech, right? But that's what's going to happen to Stellan Skarsgård. He's never going
No.
to get to escape. He doesn't get the
He guides
payoff
others
of
to a
everybody
treasure he knows he
else.
can never possess.
That's really fucking good.
It's such.
They told that man's story in one episode.
Yeah. Dude.
Along with doing plot. Like, this is just so much better than anything we've seen from Star Wars
Like,
in almost 10 years.
I'm almost saying, like, this is the best Star Wars media since the OT. Like, it's really, really good.
Oh, I think...
Oh,
honestly,
this beats
I think
the
this
prequels.
beats the prequels.
Like, it beats the prequels' ass right now.
Like, the prequels have some good story elements, but it's filled with a lot of cringy memes as well. You know, I enjoy the prequels, but the prequels are far from perfect.
The prequels are fun.
This is so stinking good. And this is the cool part of Star Wars history from what we currently have is between 3 and 4. the Empire. How did that all run? Being a rebel agent and all that, how did that run? And do you remember the introduction of Andor?
Kind of.
In Rogue One, the introduction of Andor is he has someone coming to him very much like that guy did to Stellan Skarsgård's character.
I was about to leave.
I came as fast as I could.
I have to get back on board. Walk with me.
Back to Jeddah?
They'll leave without me.
Easy. You have news from Jeddah. Come on.
An Imperial pilot. One of the cargo drivers, he defected yesterday. He's telling people they're making a weapon. The Kyber crystals, that's what they're for.
What kind of weapon?
Look, I have to go.
What kind of weapon?
A planet killer. That's what he called it.
Planet killer.
Someone named Urso sent him, some old friend of Saw's.
Galen Erso. Was it?
I don't know. They were looking for Saw when we left.
Who else knows about
I have no idea. It's all falling apart.
Saw's right.
There's spies everywhere.
What's all this? Come on, let's see some scan docs.
Yeah, of course. Just my gloves.
Go! What have you got?
Troopers down, Section 9.
Are you crazy? I'll never climb out of here, my arm!
Get out of the way. Oh!
Calm down. Calm down. We'll be all right.
And the Imperials are on his ass, so he shoots him so he can get out of there.
Crazy.
Which is not something you think that this Andor can do.
So we've got a lot to see still.
I think there's going to be a lot of fun storytelling.
Oh,
in
season
the
2
next
is
season.
even half as good as this.
I'm getting excited.
Here's the thing. This is going to fix Rogue One for me.
Well, I don't think Rogue One is
Here's the thing.
broken. I think that Rogue One just has an awkward sort of thing that it has to do because it has to marry up with a bunch of things.
Here's the thing about Rogue One with me is I'm introduced to a bunch of characters and they all fucking die before I get to learn almost anything about them. And when Andor was, with all this, I don't care. I don't care about him, really. Not because I don't know him. I don't know this. He's just
some dude. Why are we spending so much time on this romantic relationship between him and Jyn? Who cares? Especially when you know they're all gonna die. It's like, who cares? They're all dead.
I'm sorry. she's a nothing
kind
character.
of a nothing character.
She's a
That's
Rey.
correct.
And Andor is gonna be the main character of Rogue One for me forever now. 100%.
My favorite character from Rogue One is still Donnie Yen.
He's just cool, man.
I think he's a really cool depiction of a Force user that we've never seen in anything else. Or at least I've never seen. I haven't seen every episode of like Rebels or Bad Batch. They might have done something about that, but I think Rebels and Bad Batch were both after. So
I think there was one
count.
season of Rebels out when Rogue One came out. I remember going to see Rogue One in theaters.
But I like the Force with it being more mystical, less mechanics, and less power. I think it's a little too OP.
It needs to be a big question mark in order to be a good story device.
It needs to be, does the Force exist or not?
And that's what's so good about the that's what's so good about OT, how they handle the Force, is like it's very much like a mysterious thing, and like it can be used.
It's something
like
that
you can harness it,
control.
and like that some people can do that, but it's just it's not something that's so pervasive, and something that the prequels kind of not ruined, but it's just like trying to explain
the Force kind of hurts it.
It's like it shouldn't be explained. It should be, we don't know hardly anything about this. it it needs to be a question mark. And just like, there's the midichlorian count in your blood, and it's actually based on genetics, so only white dudes can do it. And it's like,
Well, I think that it should still be something that you're born with. It shouldn't be a skill that you can just train. Like, I hate what new Star Wars has done.
Anybody
where anybody can be a Jedi. Sure, anybody can be a Jedi, but you got to be born with it. Like, a Jedi can come from anywhere, but not everyone is a Jedi.
Like,
you know?
with... I do like the fact where it's like some people are just more force sensitive than others, but I don't want it to be like, oh, there's actually a measurable particle in your blood. You know?
Yeah, something quantifiable.
It should be a kind of attunement that you don't know you have until you find it, you know? Because... Yeah.
Well, and treat it kind of like the mutation thing in X-Men, right? You eventually just kind of luck into it. It just kind of happens. And now you're dealing with, you had this normal life, and now you have... But, you know, they changed a whole bunch with the prequels, you know, putting in the age limit. Hey, we take children and we start, you know, we train them. You know, there's a lot of things in there that is hard to square with that sort of look at it now.
Yeah,
but
this show is
freaking
awesome.
good, dude.
I think, honestly, if season 2 ends up being really good and ends up kissing right up to Rogue One, and like when we watch Rogue One at the end of this, it may just become, you watch Andor seasons 1 and 2, you watch Rogue One, you watch the OT, and that's the order, you know, because this is really really good, and I am so scared that Disney Plus is gonna Disney Plus all over it. Because if you remember,
we shall see.
Andor,
they haven't gotten a season 2. Well, no, they've gotten a season 2 before, because
Loki and Mando and
a season 3, with the cringe troopers.
Yeah. And like with Moff Gideon being like, oh, I don't like it.
I hate so much about that show. Like, it should be very episodic and barely have a plot, and they're just like super into the plot, and their plot is so
I want
cringe.
it to be so bad, just a fucking Western. Everything should feel like filler. And what it should be is okay. What it should be is Baby Yoda, not Grogu. Grogu is his slave name. Baby Yoda should have been an arc. He should have gone away. Even if you want to do the thing where Luke shows up and takes him, and actually stick with it.
Sure.
And actually stick with it, and have Luke take him away. He's like, okay, that's fair. I get that. And then Din Djarin goes back to his, like, if they had done that and then returned to form with season 3 and just did, now we're just doing bounty hunter.
It wouldn't
shit.
have fixed everything, because season 2 was already pretty
but season
bad.
3 was not the way to go.
Like, the Boba Fett episode of season 2 was like the worst thing.
And we blew up the Razor Crest, and we blew up everything, and Boba's fat now.
Boba's fat, and he has a gaff.
Also, fuck you, brain lizard.
I'm sorry.
No, that doesn't.
Oh God, the brain lizard.
Honestly, that's become my favorite excuse for like why someone in Disney or Marvel or Star Wars is acting weird now. Oh, Wanda went crazy and she lost her vibrator, and she's so sad about it that she starts killing people, and then she brings a building down on herself and kills herself. She just got a brain lizard.
Brain lizard.
Oh,
She's got a brain
Doctor
lizard one
Strange?
day and decided that, you know what, I'm gonna enslave
Doctor
this
Strange
entire
mean
town.
oh my god. Ugh.
Doctor
does-
Strange
yeah.
does probably the least advisable
Worst decision
spell
ever?
in all of
Brain
existence.
lizard.
Brain lizard.
If he recovers, I'm praying for him.
Doctor Strange lets her off the hook for fucking Westview. Brain lizard.
I'm praying for him. I hope he
Hope he
I
gets
hope he
over his brain
recovers.
lizard.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All
Don't
right,
get your
goodbye,
brain
everybody.
lizard. Guard your noses, everybody.